Okay, so this is going to be the second part of the series, Essay in Bits, and I'll be making you write an introduction today. Before that, I'll tell you how to write an introduction in general also. But okay, let's start with that only. So, the purpose of an introduction is to give a taste of the actual thing that is going to be downstairs, as in it should be about making the examiner feel as in you're going to read this and you should be ready for this. And before that, also because reading is a task, nobody likes to read much. So, you should actually be doing something that is going to hook the examiner, as in it's going to produce some kind of interest, and then he's actually wanting to read the rest of the essay. And for instance, if you're talking about maybe miseries in life, then you can talk about life in general first, as in what it is and what it actually offers or something. And then you can talk about an aspect of it about the miseries thing. Similarly, suppose you're talking about the disadvantages of eating maybe fast foods. So you can talk about food, at the beginning, and then you can talk about how fast food has taken its importance in our generation, and then you can talk about the disadvantages, as in however it has some disadvantages and all. So you should be writing something that is gonna, pique the right reader, as in this case the examiner or the invigilator, or sorry, the evaluator. So be very careful about that. It should not just be, a wordplay with paraphrasing. That is not a bad thing if you are able to do it. But remember, no paraphrasing is better than bad paraphrasing. So for this one, let's have a look and let's see what we can write. It should be in continuation with the previous part where I actually expressed my thoughts about the essay, as in thoughts about the topic, as in I'm going to go in this direction. You can watch that video if you haven't watched it, because it will not make much sense to watch this one without having watched that one. So I'm going to write an introduction, as in you'll have to allow me some time to write it properly. For this part, you can skip the video or something. Maybe it's up to you. So I have this habit of revising the thing in 4 ways, as in task response and coordinate occasion and lexical resource and grammatical range and accuracy. Of course, I do not have that much time in the real exam, but since I'm teaching you, I should be teaching you in the best way possible. So I've written the introduction, you have read it, as in I need not recite it, I think. So in the next video, okay, I can do it for you. Every time has its mood and characteristics, as in there are some aspects that pertain to a particular time period. Some aspects of various time periods are blessings, as in such as the abolition of the sati ritual. Other aspects, for example, World War I, make us thankful for the present scenario. Today is also a heterogeneous combination of positives and negatives. However, it is in no wise the best era to be alive. So as I told you, as in the previous video, I've already stated my negative stance on the question, and to be precise, the opinion. So what I've done is that I've started, before commenting on a time period, I've told that what time periods are about, and what they actually, how they are relevant in history and how they are relevant in any kind of scenario. Then I've come to the fact that there are some characteristics and aspects of time periods, and then I've come to the aspects and characteristics of the present scenario, which actually pertains to the first question. So this is how you can make an interesting introduction. And in the next video, we'll work on the first body paragraph, which will be about the first question. So see you.